This morning, Melissa was digging through her closet and found a Christmas gift from 2022 that she forgot to give me. So, Merry Christmas. So I think that's about the fastest I've ever done a puzzle. I did it in about a half hour. So many context clues all over the place. And strangely, one of the first puzzles I've ever kind of worked from the inside out instead of the outside in. I have no idea what our bordering states look like. A project that I spent quite a bit of time on this week was building some arcade-style controllers for some games that the students in my capstone class play. I found copies of what the arcade consoles looked like and then used Photoshop to manipulate them a little, and then at least got the buttons placed for the different consoles on my controllers. The big intersection near our house has been under construction for about a year, and we're finally at the point where they're switching out the light standards. So on Wednesday we had a double set of traffic lights, and on Thursday they switched them out for the new lights and had the old ones down by the time I drove through on Friday. My only concern with this new traffic pattern is how much the turn lanes are going to get backed up. Hopefully they'll be fixing this soon. We have a hummingbird feeder in our backyard, and this summer we've had a lot of visitors swinging by. It's really nice when you're sitting on the back porch reading to just enjoy the company. Friday was Melissa's last day of work before a fairly random week off for the 4th of July and Alex's birthday. To celebrate the start of the break, we went out for dinner at Santiago's. So an update on trying to replant the tree. After about a week, the tree was really starting to fade, and you can see that the root powder really didn't do anything. So I did cut off a second branch and have that planted. This lower leaf looks like it's pretty black, but this upper leaf seems to be doing okay. Just need to keep an eye on whether or not these leaves at the top really start growing or not. On Saturday, our friend Larson got married. We went down to Colorado Springs for the festivities. As we were waiting to go in, we got to make use of the dash cam and catch an idiot driver. The venue and the wedding itself were beautiful, and the reception was a lot of fun. One of the highlights of the reception was a selfie cam that they had set up.
For this week, I read The Sparrow by Mary Doria Russell, and it is adult fiction. And it's science fiction and philosophy, kind of a big mix of both. And I really enjoyed it. It definitely made me think a lot. The basic premise is the main character is a Jesuit priest, and you get two perspectives. One is of him as a youngish, kind of starting to get older man in the work that he does and getting to know different people. And the other is after he's returned alone from a mission to an alien planet for the Jesuits. It's the story of the relationships that he built and the relationships of these people as they go off on this mission to an alien planet, and it's also the story of how they got there and what they did when they were there, and most of all it's the story of how he came back alone and broken, and how he's trying to reconcile what all has happened. It was a hard one. There were definitely some trigger warnings. It was a lot about the question of evil and how does that work with our view of who God is, and it didn't have some grand, lesson at the end as much as it had just a little tiny sliver of hope. I enjoyed it, and I'm still thinking about Off and On. And so if you're looking for some depth and you're looking for, you don't mind a little sci-fi, it would be one that you should definitely consider.